Hi everybody, welcome back. Here to do the cold sniff scent description for the November Christmas scents restock. Totally in my sweats today. I just had a total brain blank, like I couldn't think of what I was going to say next. Totally in sweats today and hair up in ponytail because I am pouring and I don't wear nice clothes when I pour. So I have on my Green Bay Packers t-shirt and my Wisconsin Badgers sweatshirt, and we're going to go through the scents that we're going to have in this restock. There has been some confusion, and it seems like I've tried to post it and say it as many different ways as I can, but I also know there's some new people who aren't familiar with how 30th Street Crafts does it, or how 30th Street Wax. There's some confusion on that too. I hear people say that they feel like maybe 30th Street is having an identity crisis or whatever. Either one is fine. I don't care how you refer to it. 30th Street is the important part. The reason why I have the business set up as 30th Street Crafts, because I am a crafter and I do lots of different kinds of crafts. I don't just do wax. So I didn't want to call my business 30th Street Wax and have people think that that's the only thing that I have available. So that's why I named the business 30th Street Crafts. But I have the wax page named 30th Street Wax so that people know what that page is for. So as I said, it doesn't matter to me what you call it. I don't care. I'm not having an identity crisis. I specifically did it that way. So that's just a little explanation on that. And then the point that I was going to get to before was there seems to be a little confusion about what is unlimited and what is not unlimited when I do the restocks. I try and put it, as I've said, I try and say it in lots of different ways, but the things that are on the official restock list, meaning the list of scents, 16 things, 8 chunks, 4 cupcakes, 4 cameos, it's been that way since we started, those are the things that are unlimited, okay? Everything else that you will not see listed on that list, such as pie slices, such as soap, such as scent cups, none of those things are going to be unlimited. Those things are limited quantities. In the last restock, I did list everything on the website limited. And I would say on there, like, starting with only 16 or whatever for, like, pie slices and stuff. So, just so you know, and if anyone asks, and I have seen you guys helping each other, understanding that whole situation, but the only things that are unlimited are the things that are on the official restock list. Those 16 cents on that list. Those are the things that are unlimited. Everything else is a limited quantity and it's first come, first serve. So, okay, let's get to smelling the scents. First, I'm going to go through the cameos. Okay, so the first scent we have is Christmas Wine, and the scent on these Christmas Wine is Cabernet Wine, which is basically berries and oak. I mean, it's Cabernet wine. There isn't much more to say about what that smells like as far as the scent description. If you smelled it, you smelled it. If you haven't, it just smells like a deep red wine. And it smells so good. And I don't even like wine. But it definitely has that deep richness of the berry, and then the oak, I guess, is that winey smell. Like, I'm not sure if I've ever known what that winey smell is, because it doesn't just smell like grapes or like grape juice or anything like that. It has that different smell to it. It smells really good. And here's the cameo close-up in case you want to see. So I like that one a lot. And I actually smelled this oil several months ago, and I knew that I wanted to have it in a restock. I just wasn't sure which restock it was going to fit in. And originally I was going to have it in the Thanksgiving restock or like the fall scents, but I had so many other things that I wanted to put in that one, so it kind of got pushed back to Christmas. But just know that that's a good one because I've wanted to put it in there for several months now. So, okay. Next we have White House Christmas Tree, aka the Blue Room Christmas Tree, or the Blue Room Tree, and that's what they call it in the White House. The official White House Christmas tree is because it's put up in the Blue Room, so that's why that's on the label. Festive Holiday Pine smells just like a freshly cut Christmas tree. Again, what else can you really say about that? Oh my gosh. This is such a good scent, and there's a story that goes with this, and it is just that I tested probably 6 or 7 or 8 different Christmas tree scents from different vendors, trying to find exactly what I was going for. And while they didn't necessarily smell bad, they just were not what I was going for. I wanted that memory-invoking, like, Christmas tree scent, you know? I didn't want cedar. I didn't want pine. I didn't want walking through the pine forest with the air and the dirt and the leaves. I didn't want that. I wanted Christmas tree. You know, and I want to be able to almost smell that sap that's coming out of the bottom of the tree when you cut it. And what ultimately ended up happening was none of those scents that I tested were exactly what I was going for. And then this oil that I ordered, like people say, sight unseen. I ordered it like sight unsmelled or smell unsmelled or something. I didn't even smell it when I ordered it, and I just thought, dear God, let this be the scent I was going for, because when I order these for cameos, it's in sort of a large quantity. And I'm so lucky because it's exactly what I was going for. It's just a really beautiful, uncomplicated, unmuddied up Christmas tree scent, and it's going to be that perfect scent for you. So, while I was testing the other Christmas tree scents, though, I came across this scent. And it smelled so good. It doesn't exactly smell like an uncomplicated Christmas tree scent, but it was so good that I was like, I have to have that one too. This is called Merry and Bright. It is cranberry, citrus, and balsam fir needles. Ugh. So good. It smells like Christmas tree, but there's something else to it, and that something else is the cranberry that's in there. It's like that sweet yet sour, citrusy smell in with that Christmas tree, and it just blends in there so seamlessly that you almost don't even realize that it's two different scents. But it's just so good. This is a really good one too. If you're a fan of Christmas tree scents, I would recommend trying both. They're both really good. I couldn't not put it in there, but like I said, it wasn't that straight Christmas tree that I was going for, and that's why we ended up with the White House Christmas tree. Okay, last cameo for this restock is Cindy Lou Who, this beautiful little pink cameo. And the scents here are strawberry, banana, and vanilla ice cream. This is so good. If you have kids, they're going to love this. But adults will love it too, I'm sure, because I love it. It smells like, if you remember those Laffy Taffies that come in the big rectangular bar, because I know there's the little ones that are like fun sized or whatever, but the big rectangular bar, those are also called Laffy Taffy. And I used to be able to buy one that was strawberry and banana. It had banana on the top and strawberry on the bottom. It was like 2 layers. That's exactly what it smells like. It's like strawberry banana smoothie. It's so good. Okay, I lied. Those weren't the last 2 cameos, but these 2 are the sinus relief scents. And when I was setting up my stuff here, I couldn't remember if I went over those in the last video. So I want to just quickly smell them and tell you what they smell like in case I didn't go over them, or in case I did and you don't remember. So we have Nasal Nuke Da Bomb, which is eucalyptus, and it's just a plain white cameo. And this scent is really good. It's not exactly what I was going for when I ordered this oil. I wanted a eucalyptus that smelled almost more like Vicks Vapor Rub, and this one ended up being more like herbal than like menthol-y. It still smells good, but just keep that in mind. It is more of an herbal eucalyptus. But it smells really good. I think it smells good. And then the other scent relief scent is Chill the Ills Spearmint. And if you'll remember that I did the Name That Scent contest on these because I just could not, I felt like I couldn't come up with names that were good. And I loved Nasal Nuke. And then this one, Chill the Ills, reminds me of that Beastie Boys album, Licensed to Ill. So I had to keep that name. And this one smells really, really, really good. I love the smell of spearmint. I love spearmint tea. I love spearmint gum. I love minty candy. And this one, it just smells so good. So, and those are going to be available. I plan on keeping those available through at least like probably March. So they'll probably be in there for 2 more restocks yet. Just to make sure that anybody that's like, oh, I need to get that, I can get it next month or whatever. So that's fine. Get them when you need them. And they should be available, like I said, at least until March, maybe February. I don't know. Depends. So, okay. Those are the cameos that are available. Next, we're going to do the cupcakes. And the first one we have here is Jessica's Stocking. And this scent I named Jessica's Stocking because it is two of my all-time favorite scents blended together. And that is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, OMG, right? And Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. Well, I named it Jessica's Stocking, so if there's one of these scents that I want to burrow a little hole and live into, like last time it was November Norway, this time it's Jessica's Stocking. How can you go wrong with Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, OMG, right? And Blueberry Pumpkin Patch, OMG, right? I mean, it's just... ugh. I love this one. And I have lots of oils for this one. I ordered extra because I thought... first of all, I think it's going to be popular, and second of all, if it's not, I want oils to make myself these for the rest of the fall, and probably in the summertime too. So, I guess I'm not going over what it smells like. The first thing I smell is probably the Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. And the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, I mean, I can definitely smell it, but I feel like Blueberry Pumpkin Patch is almost like the same scent with the addition of blueberry. It's hard to say exactly what Pumpkin Pecan Waffles smells like. I mean, it's Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Like, I don't know if there's other adjectives to describe that. It's strong on the blueberry. You're definitely going to smell that. And then I don't know how to say it, like the sweet richness of the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, it's just so good. Okay. Next one is On Dasher, On Dancer. And this one I have notes for because the names of the oils were not self-explanatory. Like, if I say Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, okay, you know what that smells like. But if I say, like, December Mountain Rain, you have no idea what that smells like. So when I have names of oils that are called that instead of just like banana or Pumpkin Pecan Waffles or blueberry or something that's self-explanatory, if the name of the oil is not self-explanatory, that's when you will see the notes on the package. So this is a perfect example. On Dasher, On Dancer. Here's the cupcake. The notes are pine, spice, vanilla, amber, apple, pear, eucalyptus, pine, cedarwood, and patchouli. That's because there's more than one oil in here, and neither of the names were self-explanatory. Okay. First thing I smell in this is probably a combination of the pine and the eucalyptus. I would say those are the main notes in this, although it lists lots of other things, which I'm sure all add up to what this scent is ending to be. I'm not sure that I can specifically pick out any of those other scents, like, that they're going to stand out on their own. Yeah, I would say the pine and the eucalyptus, and what it sort of ends up smelling like is almost like a masculine scent. It sort of reminds me of, like, my husband's shower gel. Yeah, that's kind of what it smells like. It definitely is like almost like a masculine scent. It smells really good. I realize I'm making facial expressions that would make you think it's not good, like, but it is good. It almost has like a, well, the eucalyptus in there must be giving it that not menthol, but I don't know if you would say like effervescent. I don't know. It's good though. Nice and interesting scent. Not one that I've smelled before. Okay. Third cupcake is Scrooged, one of my favorite holiday movies. Sweet potato, brown sugar, and toasted marshmallow. It smells great, and I'm almost feeling like the main note in this is like the toasted marshmallow, and then the brown sugar and the sweet potato are bringing it down a little bit, so it's not quite as like sickeningly sweet as just like a toasted marshmallow would be. And there's a bit of earthiness to it, which would be like the sweet potato. It's really good. It's just like a really nice, sweet, sort of like a bakery scent. Okay, last cupcake is the pineapple. It's 2 turtle doves. That's the name of the cupcake. And it is pineapple upside down cake and coconut cream pie. First thing I'm smelling is the pineapple, but it's like a sweet pineapple. It's not like a juicy pineapple. It's like sweet confectionery pineapple. And then I do smell the coconut in there too, but it's light. So that would be the main notes of that one. And I put the red glitter on it because of the pineapple upside down cake. Don't they usually have the pineapple slices with the cherry on top? So that's why I did that. Okay. I was just trying to think, like, I almost feel like I went through them so fast. Am I really saying the notes? But I hope that I am. I hope that I'm describing them accurately for you. Okay, on to the chunks, and we've got 8 chunks to get through. First one is Griswold Christmas, another one of my favorite Christmas movies. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's like, it's holiday in a chunk. It's Christmas in a chunk. Okay, eggnog, cinnamon donuts, fruitcake, and toasted marshmallow. First thing I'm smelling on this is the cinnamon donuts. On the cinnamon scale, I'm going to put this at about a 4. It's definitely there, but I don't think it's going to be overwhelming. If you're somebody that's like, I can handle some cinnamon, but not if it's like entirely cinnamon, then I think you'd be able to handle this. It's definitely not entirely cinnamon, but it's there. The fruit cake I can smell too. It's like that candied fruit scent. That smells really good. And that's going to be the main notes in this. The eggnog and the toasted marshmallow are really like eggnog is almost just kind of like a vanilla scent, and so is the toasted marshmallow. So you know that they're going to be in there, but they're going to just add more to the total scent. Like I say that in every video, but that's kind of what vanilla scents are like. Okay, next one is Jingle Bells. Sugar cookies, pecan pie, toasted marshmallow, and maple pancakes. First thing I smell is the maple, and it's divine. And I smell that pecan pie in there too. And the vanilla of like the sugar cookie, which is basically like another vanilla scent, and the toasted marshmallow, they are coming out in this. I mean, like some of them I say you can't really pick it out. You can pick it out in this. This is a really good scent. I really like this. If you can handle maple, because it is in here. And some people do not like maple. Like I've poured maple scents before and I say, well, you can't really smell the maple really strong. It's definitely in that one. It's not going to let you forget it's there. Okay, next one is Christmas Caroling. And this is creme de menthe, marshmallow, and hot cocoa. This smells really good too if you like chocolate scents, because that's probably the first thing I'm smelling is the chocolate. And then I can smell the mint in there too though, which I'm glad, because I was afraid the mint wasn't going to show up, because a lot of times chocolate overtakes stuff. But you can definitely smell it in there. It's just a really good, it smells like chocolate and mint, and then of course the marshmallow is in there, but in this one it's just kind of in the background. So that's a good one. If you like chocolate scents, because I hear people sometimes say they're not a fan of the chocolate. They feel like it smells fake. Well, I like it. So, okay, next one is Babes in Toyland. I love this chunk. I wanted it to look playful and fun. I remember watching Babes in Toyland when I was little. It was one of the Christmas movies that my mom would let me watch. If you've never seen it, I recommend. It's an old one, but it's a good one. Scents in this are buttermint candies and sweet winter berry, which is cranberry, raspberry, gooseberry, currant, and vanilla musk. I want to show you guys this because you will see right after it says sweet winter berries, you'll see the parentheses and then all the fruit listed and then close parenthesis. That's my way of telling you what sweet winter berry smells like, because that's one of those scents that's I mean, sweet winter berry, okay, you can kind of know that that's going to be a berry scent, but it's not the most self-explanatory thing. So I go and put parentheses in there and let you know what that scent is. So just so you're looking at it, you know what that means. The buttermint candy is the first thing that I smell, and that is a minty scent. So there is mintiness to this. And then I'm smelling the berry. I'm not sure if I can say I smell cranberry or gooseberry or raspberry. It's just kind of a berry smell in general. But the starring role in this is the buttermint candy. I do smell the berry in there, but it's going to be secondary to the buttermint candy, at least on cold. Okay, next one is Sugar Plum Fairies, swirled lollipops, and sugar plums. Isn't that pretty? Oh, this smells really good. First thing I probably smell is that swirled lollipop. It's a really sweet scent with almost like a tinge of sourness to it. It's not like sour, but I don't know how to smell. I don't know how to say that because I don't want you to think that this smells sour. It doesn't, but it's just the smell of the candy. And then the sugar plums, maybe it's the combination of the sugar plums and the sweet swirl lollipops that I'm smelling. But the sugar plum is definitely like that sweet syrupy scent. I don't know. It doesn't smell like a berry. It's just really good. So first thing, the swirled lollipops is going to be number 1 in this, and then the sugar plums is number 2, and it smells really good. Okay, next one is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, and that is from Home Alone, just in case you don't get that reference. And here is the chunk. This ended up looking almost more like Halloween colors. I didn't mean for that to happen, it just kind of happened. The overpour color, this sort of flesh toned color, I meant that to be much darker. It's the first time I've ever used that color in dye, and so I just didn't get the color right. But the colors don't really matter, it's the scent that matters, right? Okay, so it's mulberry, cranberry orange, hot orange Danish, and vanilla cupcake. Yum! First thing I smell is probably the mulberry, which somebody asked me on the page what that is, and I went and smelled the oil, and it sort of smelled to me like a combination of like a deep cherry scent or like a sweet cherry scent along with like blackberry. That's kind of what mulberry smells like to me. And I do smell the orange in here, which smells really good. And then I think the vanilla cupcake is another one of those vanillas that's just kind of in there, but it's in the background. So those are the notes of this. The mulberry, and then the sweet orange, like confectionery smell. Okay. Got 2 more chunks here. This one, Santa's Suit, Gingerbread, Vanilla Bean Noel, Christmas Cabin, which is bayberry, cranberry, cinnamon bark, and orange zest, and butter brickle. So in here is another one of those that's not descriptive. Christmas Cabin. What does Christmas Cabin smell like? So I put in here, it is bayberry, cranberry, cinnamon bark, and orange zest. Cinnamon's the first thing. Well, wait. Gingerbread is the first thing I'm smelling in this, but I also do smell cinnamon, but gingerbread is going to be that first scent. And the cinnamon is probably the second one I'm smelling. And I don't know how this happened, but I think it's a combination of the gingerbread with like the butter brickle and the bayberry possibly. This almost has like a smoky smell to it. And I mean that in a good way, not in a bad way. But almost like a burning leaves scent. And I definitely did not do that on purpose. But when I see it's called Santa's suit, well, if Santa comes down the chimney, then maybe his suit smells like burning leaves. Either way, it smells really good. If you like gingerbread, you're going to really like this. And the Vanilla Bean Noel, again, background. It smells good. Okay, and this last chunk is probably one of the ones I'm proudest of in this restock. This is Whoville Holiday. Isn't that adorbs? With the pink chunks and the pink glitter and the white overpour. Okay, so the notes in this are candy cane, cotton candy, peppermint fluff, and vanilla cupcake. Reason why I would say I'm the most proud of this in the restock is because when I went to create this scent, I had an idea in my mind of what I wanted it to smell like, and I nailed it. I wanted it to be a peppermint that is really fun and really playful, not overwhelming, so that's why I wanted to add the sweetness in there, and I wanted it to be like almost like a childlike peppermint sweet scent. And it smells so good. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. So the peppermint fluff is probably the first note that I smell. And the reason I'm shaking my head is because this is all blended so well that I'm not sure that I can say that I smell one over the other, because the cotton candy is really just sweetening up, I mean like majorly sweetening up the peppermint scent. And then the vanilla cupcake, of course, it just, the whole thing smells so good. I think that's all I can say about it, is that it just smells like a really playful, sweet, candy peppermint scent. So, okay, so those are all the chunks. I hope that that helps you. I hope that I was accurately or adequately describing the scents enough for you. So the last thing I want to show you is the soap. This is a soap that I had leftovers from making them in the last restock. So you'll see there's 3 different colors in here because I had leftovers when I was putting them together. And this is just one that I will throw in the shower and use myself. But I wanted you to see the size of the 8-ounce tub. The top is like this. It's not like a pump or like a squeeze or anything like that. You just open the top and dip your finger in there and get some and put it on your washcloth or on your puff or whatever it is. So that is the size of the soaps. They're going to be $9 for this restock. There's going to be 5 different scents and 4 tubs of soap in each scent. If I end up with any of these leftovers that kind of have multiple different scents in there, I may offer them up for sale. I'm not sure, so watch for those if it's something you're interested in. There's also going to be pie slices. These are the pies. It has 2 different scents in the chunk. Each of those 2 colors are a scent. The overpour is a 3rd scent, and then the topping is a 4th scent. I make these to kind of use up the oils that I have after restocks. Unfortunately, I live in a small apartment that I don't have room to keep those oils. I really wish that I had the room to keep them, but I don't right now. Hopefully when we move, we get in a bigger place and I can keep them. But for right now, this is what I'm doing to kind of clear that stuff out. I pick 4 oils that I think smell really good together, or that I think will smell good together, and I make up the pies. They're $5.50 a slice, and the last restock we had over 100 slices available. They sold very quickly. I'm hoping to have at least that many this time. There may be a little bit more than that. Again, it's going to be first come, first serve, so they're going to be on the website right at 8:30 when we open, so just keep that in mind. That's it. Those are the scents. I hope that that helps you, and happy restock on Sunday. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.